Hello, Cougars, and let's welcome our guest to the Get to Know You segment, Mr. Estrada. Mr. Estrada, thank you for being here today.
Yeah, you bet. Thank you, Luis. Thank you for having me.
Mr. Estrada is the principal at Rico High School, and he is here with us today to tell us about a little bit about himself. As we eighth graders are getting ready to transition to high school, it is important to get to know you. Tell us a bit about yourself.
All right. So what's up? What's up, Cougar Nation? Super excited to be here with Luis, my man, all the Cougars. My name's Mr. Estrada. You can just call me Estrada. When you guys are at Rio Rico High School, and just a little bit about myself. I love sports and fine arts. Like one of my favorite things to do is to dance. So I love dancing. But I love sports. So like I'm a 49er fan. I know you're a Patriot fan. I love the Dodgers in baseball. I love watching Messi and FC Barcelona play. So just love athletics. I'm a big family guy. I love my family. Two brothers, two sisters. My dad, my mom, my stepmom, and my wife and two stepkids. So yeah, that's me. Kind of bring that whole like vibe with myself. So.
What motivates you?
Yeah, this is a great question. What motivates me personally is to do my personal best, like to always put my best foot forward. I'm a super competitive individual, and so that drives me. But doing what's best for kids is what motivates me. I always tell our staff at Rio Rico High School that we all had our high school experience, and that it's our job to make our students experience the best possible ever. And so that's what motivates me.
What is an interesting fact about you?
All right, so a couple of years ago, before all the pandemic stuff, I went to China. I spent 20 days in China. And while I was in China, they had a little like mercado, like a little street fair, and I ate fried scorpions. So they were like all alive. The guy pulled them out on a stick. They were all crawling. He dipped them in some oil in the sartén and ate them right up.
We all have role models that are people we look up to. Who are your role models and why?
Yeah, so great question. My number one role model is my dad. My dad has just taught me the importance of work ethic, the importance of family, having the right attitude and mindset. And he kind of instilled those values in me, and him and I have been close since I can remember. He's still one of the people I call for every big decision. So yeah, my dad's definitely my role model.
All right. What made your decision to become a principal, especially in Rio Rico?
Yeah. So I was a teacher, coach, athletic director, and assistant principal before. But what made me decide to become a principal is seeing how the power of culture and relationships and like having the right school vibe like really impacts kids. And so I kind of have a love for developing that. And so that's what made me want to be a principal. I wanted to bring the right vibe to schools and to whichever school I had the opportunity to be a part of. I came to Rio Rico. It's an awesome story. Before I applied or interviewed for the job, I asked the previous administration if I could just shadow and like be a kid. So I dressed like a kid. I mean, I wore my Air Force Ones like I'm doing right now, right? I had a backpack and I walked around campus and just blended in. But I talked to kids the whole day and just asked them like what they like about their school, what they love about their peers, the community, and all of the responses were just so like interesting and overwhelmingly positive, and that's when I knew it'd be a great place to be a principal at. So that's why I came. The kids.
That's good. What should we expect as an incoming freshman? What do you expect from us students at Rico High School?
Yeah, so as an incoming freshman, you should expect to have fun. Like, just because you're in high school doesn't mean it's time to like grow up, right? Like you're gonna have those experiences, but be you, be a kid, have fun, get involved. Like find your way. Like if you love sports, get involved in sports. If you're fine arts, get involved in that. If you like engineering, like what we want to do is have everything that we can to offer you the best experience possible. So try new things, meet new people, and just be involved and have fun. So
So it's basically just be a kid, have fun, like do your responsibilities and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
How do you deal with tough situations and decisions?
Yeah, so tough situations and tough decisions come up all the time, right? I'm sure you have the same thing. I trust my team. So like if it's a tough decision personally, my team is my wife, my kids, right? If it's a tough decision for school, I trust my school team. I have my administrative team, my teacher team. But I also include students in every single decision. So when people interview to go to Rio Rico High School, there's always kids on the committee. When we're gonna make big changes, there's always kids on the committee. So I just trust everyone involved. Because I don't have the right answer for everything.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right. What have been some important lessons you learned from being a principal this past year?
Yeah, I've learned, and I kind of knew this, but it was just more enforced. I learned the power of just empathy, like of just showing love. Like everyone's dealing with the pandemic differently. Everyone's had different experiences. People may have lost loved ones, right?
Struggles, yeah.
The different struggles, right? So I just learned to lead with my heart first, through all this stuff, and everything else will come in place.
Respect that. Or how we see things, or how we view life situations in school, our friends, and everything that goes around us is important, and it impacts our lives every day. Which brings a question: is your glass half full or half empty?
I love this question. So I'm a big positive individual, right? So my glass is definitely full, right? Not even half full. My glass is full. If it's missing a little bit of water, I'm gonna figure it out, right? But
Yeah.
I love this question, and if I can just give you guys any advice, Cougar Nation, is have the right mindset. Like if you have the right mindset, if you believe in yourself, if you start the day off positive, no one else can take that away from you. So definitely half full.
Nice. We have a lot of access to a lot. Social media, news, sometimes it is positive and sometimes negative.
Mhm.
How do you deal with everything going on right now? Social discrimination, violence, drugs. What do you say to students to help them through tough times or through uncertainty?
Yeah, that's a big question. There's a lot going on, right? And there's a lot of different opinions. I say, be true to who you are. Don't let the outside noise change you. So be true to who you are, and like really like look in like what's your value and what's important to you, right? And just respect others, right? We may have our differences, but it's not us to judge what's right or wrong. It's just us to respect and be able to thrive together, right? So I would say, know who you are and don't let the outside noise change you. Respect others, and do our best to strive together.
Quick questions. What is your favorite flavor of Skittle?
Yeah, so on the regular red bag, I like the red Skittle. But I do like the tropical Skittles. I can go with the pink Skittle all day.
Good.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
If you won the lottery, what would you do with the money?
All right, I do two things. So I always think about like what I could do, because obviously if I won the lottery, right, I'm probably gonna retire, a mic drop on the way out. I would do something to improve the school. So Rio Rico High School needs a big gym so all of our kids can fit. So I would do that. But then I'd definitely take my wife and family to Italy, probably to Amalfi Coast, chill on the coastline.
Living the dream.
Yep.
What is your favorite sport?
Dang, it's a tough one. Football, soccer, baseball, they're all kind of tied. I grew up playing football and baseball. I grew up to love soccer, so, man, I get crazy at a football game though, so probably football. Yeah.
Any basketball teams?
Lakers.
Lakers?
So
Oh,
yeah,
man.
Lakers, Dodgers, Niners, Barcelona, Galaxy.
Golden State Warriors.
Oh man,
All right.
Steph with the shot.
Yes, sir. What is your favorite food?
Wings.
All right.
Yeah, I can
Go.
get down on some wings. I don't care if they're drumsticks or the wings.
Yes,
like,
sir.
give me wings all day.
All right. What is something you can't live without and why?
Man, I can't live without my family. Like, I love my family. I like hanging out. Like, we're gonna go to Patagonia this weekend. Like, I just love having fun with my family. Yeah.
If there's anything else you would like to tell our eighth graders, thank you for your time and for being part of our Get to Know You segment.
Yeah, so thanks for having me. Thank you, Luis. This was awesome. I appreciate that. Just, if I could tell you guys anything, have the right mindset. Have fun when you come to Rio Rico, and use your support system. Ask us questions. We're here to help you. And welcome to Hawk Nation, right? It's a couple more months. Can't wait to have you guys. Awesome, man. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yep.